guys, it's Patricia, your independent Scentsy consultant from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. We're going to do a first sniffs video, but I brought my sister along and she is new to Scentsy, really starting to like it. And I thought, where I've smelled every one of these before, let's get someone else's opinion, someone that hasn't smelled them before. So I will read the scent descriptions and she will smell the scents, and she's just going to be as honest as she can. I told her not to be too brutal, but let's get into it. There's 20 scents. If you're not familiar with Bring Back My Bar, what it is twice a year you can vote back popular scents. Customers vote, consultants vote, and the leaders come back twice a year. Now this round is more fall and winter focused. Now there are some scents that are kind of spring summer, but mostly fall and winter focused, and they are available until December 31st or while supplies last. So if any of these sound interesting to you, make sure you go and pick them up ASAP. The other thing is, I've been slowly warming these scents because I have a lot of them already, and mid to late month I will come back with a warm review, so that way if you want to hear performance reviews on these scents, I will give those to you. All right, let's get started.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Did I say your name?
I think so. Okay. It's Christine.
It's Christine. She's my older sister. The first scent is A Wink and a Smile. So I'm going to read the scent description. I'm going to give it to her. She's going to smell it as I read it. So it says, the flirty, girly, fresh scent of tulips and daffodils in full bloom, rounded out with plummy lemonade.
I like it.
What do you think?
It's floral. I don't smell a lot of lemonade, but I do like it.
Let me smell.
I'm just really glad I bought it.
Oh wait, she bought that one.
It's one I bought.
I got this one too. I did warm it one time, and I remember thinking it was really fresh, pleasant scent. Kind of does put a smile on your face. A nice uplifting scent. All right, so that would be one that was probably more spring and summer, but that's okay. I think Scentsy sometimes puts scents up on the voting list and then realizes that maybe that wasn't the proper season, but then doesn't take it out because they're doing well in votes. All right, the next one. This is the only one that I did not purchase and none of my customers purchased, but I happen to have a bar and I've already warmed 4 cubes of this, and it is called Amber Hollow. So here you go, Christine.
Okay, I've heard a lot about this
Okay, just a second. The scent description is clove leaf, cardamom, and dark amber spice up a warm cedarwood base.
Okay. It's strong. I definitely smell clove, and that's probably my least favorite note in this. It definitely smells like it's spicy scent.
Yeah, this is very, very strong. So this is definitely open concept worthy. It's definitely a fall scent, and it's something that is strong and long lasting. It's almost savory in nature. So
definitely.
Yeah, almost like Indian, you know that restaurant on like Roby?
I don't.
Oh, okay. It smells of like strong Indian spices, and they make like naan bread and stuff.
Okay, yeah. A taste
All
of
right.
India, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Okay, the next one is a favorite of mine, and I have a feeling you're not going to like this one, but it's called Apple S'mores. And this one is described as harvest apples, cinnamon glaze, and a drop of coconut milk lend a tantalizing twist to classic toasted marshmallow, vanilla cream, and warm cedar wood.
Definitely have apple. I think I warmed a cube of this.
I gave her some.
Yeah, and I think...
What do you think? Do you like it?
It's not one I would purchase, but I do like it. It's really apple forward, thus the name Apple S'mores, but to me, I think it just needs a little bit, I wish it was a little sweeter.
To me, the name is a little bit misleading because you don't really know what you're going to get, because a s'more is typically like graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow. Well,
it's not a traditional s'more.
It'd be like a chef spin-off of a s'more, like Chef Michael Smith.
Yeah, that's a good explanation for it.
All right, the next one was a former scent of the month from, I think it was January 2017. It was Blackcurrant Bubbly. And this one is basically described as champagne bubbles, stir black currant, sweet orange, and vanilla sugar.
Oh, I like this one. I do. But the black currant is kind of strong, but I don't get a lot of. Did you say lemon? No, there's no
orange.
Lemon in this. Orange. Okay, that's it. I knew there was something citrusy, but I I think it'd be nice to warm. It's sweet.
This one lasts a long time from my memory, and it's pretty strong. So a really good fruity scent for people that love fruity scents. And you do get a little bit of, I'm just going to pop it out. I try not to, I don't think, this one is mine actually, so I can touch it. Yeah, I like this. It's all right. But it's a good performer. So, black currant bubbly. Okay, cashmere pear. And this one is described as slip into sensual white amber, Madagascar vanilla, silky pear, and warm red ginger. A blend as smooth and luxurious as fine spun cashmere.
I find it's hard to get a good smell on this one. But I can get the vanilla, but I don't get anything else. I think my sniffer's broken.
No, I don't.
No?
Personally, I find this one is light. It's hard to smell for me, personally, when I warm it. It's kind of a subtle bedroom scent. I would definitely not warm it anywhere bigger than a small bedroom. That's just my personal opinion. It's a little bit musky. The amber comes out. And it's kind of like one of those sensual scents. It's not like, there's a scent that used to be called cashmere. Cashmere was kind of soapy in nature. This is more sensual, like...
that would probably come out more warmed.
It reminds me of like a musky perfume that a lady would wear. I don't know if you get... I think when it says pear, you expect to be really hit with a pear, but you're not hit with a strong pear. So if that fruity note scares you, don't let it. All right, the next one, I think you picked this one up. It's Central Park Pralines. And this one is a decadent confection of rich roasted pecans, buttery caramel, and cinnamon sugar.
Because I bought this one because I like to eat these. Ooh, I like that.
Where do you eat them?
I don't, at the bakery.
Oh, okay. What bakery?
Any bakery.
Okay.
This is nice. I really like this one. I think this is, my husband really likes bakery scents. He likes butter pecan a lot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that one that you gave him a scent circle for Christmas one year, he finally put it in the car.
Toffee Butter Crunch?
Yes, and he likes it a lot.
And some people say that is kind of close to Toffee Butter Crunch.
So we're excited about this one.
That's in the same, like, well, no. Toffee Butter Crunch doesn't have any nuts, I don't think. This has this is a very rich, nutty fragrance. Yeah, you could mix this with a coffee scent if we had coffee. That would be good. But yes, that's Central Park Pralines. It's about a medium, and it's not super strong. So something like this, if you have open concept, it may not work the greatest. If you have a small kitchen and you want to stick to a kitchen, that might work. But yes, that is Central Park Pralines. Definitely a bakery confectionery type scent. Heavy on the nuts. The next one is Cozy Chai. This one is basically described as warm, spicy cinnamon, vanilla bean, and caramel, and this would be in the bakery section.
All right. Don't really like chai. Ooh. I'm getting a lot of like spice. Like, it's the spices I think that on some of these that kind of...
She doesn't like spice.
I don't like spice.
I like spice, but I find this one is a little bit... When I first warmed this, I loved it, and now it's changed for me over time. I don't know whose bar this is.
Does the bottom smell different?
Yep, a little bit.
Still chai.
It's still very strong. Sometimes as this warms, it gets a little bit of like a cornbread kind of scent. It's a strong vanilla scent. If you like strong vanilla-based scents that are spicy in nature, not a lot of caramel, more spice, right?
Yeah.
That one is very strong, and it's fairly long-lasting, so it's definitely a good value, and it's definitely worth warming in an open layout, that kind of thing. It will hold up well. All right. The next one is Cutie Pie Cupcake, and this one here is a bakery scent as well. This is sweet clementine and yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing.
I want to eat one. Oh, I like that. I do. It's really, really lemony and sweet, almost like icing. That's what I smell. It's like when you get your Sobeys cake and it's your birthday, and it's what the icing smells like.
Most people don't know what Sobeys cake is.
Oh, I forgot.
That's okay.
Birthday cake.
Some people say this reminds them of, like, do you think it smells like Fruit Loops at all?
I don't know. I don't.
Now that
I can't remember the last time I've smelled Fruit Loops, so it's been a while.
Some people say this reminds them of Fruit Loops, that kind of scent. Some people say it reminds them of the scent from Better Homes and Gardens. I think it's called Vanilla Orange Buttercream. but I would say softer in nature. This is a really good, like a spring summer bakery to me because it's slightly less heavy than a lot of the fall winter bakeries. It's a little bit brighter and lighter. And to me, it doesn't read quite as strong in the warmers. So if you're kind of easing your way into bakery, this is a great one. It's very pleasant, hard to offend people with this one. So that's a good choice to kind of sample out a bakery if you want to give one a try. That's definitely a good one to try.
Second round of ordering, that one might be on my list.
Okay. All right. This one is a nice purple wax. It's called Lavender and White Balsam. This one is Lavender freshened by Wintry White Balsam and Crisp Amber.
I'm excited about this one because this is mine too. Oh, it's pretty. It's kind of like my lilacs and violets ones. It's kind of light though.
Yes.
I'm worried if we wouldn't last too long.
Sometimes with lighter scents, what I suggest is trying them in smaller spaces.
Okay.
So that if you put a light scent in a big space, you're not going to get a good read. It's not going to feel concentrated. So the smaller spaces work better for the lighter scents. The stronger a scent is, it's better suited for a bigger space. So sometimes people might get this and be like, well, I've warmed this in my open concept, but some people might say, well, I can't smell it the greatest in my open layout. It's because it's not a very strong scent kind of right out of the clamshell. So if it's not strong out of the clamshell, don't try to warm it in a challenging zone. Try to warm it in a smaller zone. The other thing I want to mention is when people get these Bring Back My Bar kits, I don't think I can see a date. It's really bad lighting in here. But when you get these, they might only be a month old. So sometimes if you have a lot of wax and you can set them aside, maybe warm a couple cubes and see what you think of the scent. But you can always put the bar aside and you may find a few months later if it seems stronger. I've noticed that with a few Bring Back My Bars or limited release collections over time. All right, the next one is a favorite of mine. Marshmallow Mint. No pressure, Christine. This one is Buttermint and Marshmallow Make Merry Beneath an Amber Veil. And this one here is a nice minty green wax.
Ooh.
Is that a good?
I like it. Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's usually like you like everything I don't like, vice versa.
This is lovely. It's very fresh.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like that one.
So the buttermint is like a peppermint mixed with butter and like other things, and it makes it really soft in nature. And then they add a marshmallow, so it's very creamy and dreamy. It's wonderful.
It's one of like those white mints that you buy, like the Scotch mint.
And they just kind of melt in your mouth. Yeah. And the amber, people see amber and they're like, uh-oh. But I find I don't really love amber, but I think with this one, it just makes it like very volatile through the air.
It's just a kiss of amber.
Yes. Now, one thing I would say is some people find this light. This is one of those scents that might read light for some people. For me, it's about a medium. It does fairly well. But I think maybe it's one of those ones that it depends on your house, depends on your nose, and it depends on the age of your bar and all that good stuff. I love it. I warm it a lot in my bedroom, but I have warmed it in my open layout, and I love it. It's probably my second favorite Scentsy scent.
Pacific Sandalwood.
Yeah, Pacific Sandalwood is my favorite. All right, the next one is My Dear Watson. This one is almost like a slate gray, and then a really pretty, what color would you say that is?
Like a teal.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty.
All right. Refreshing bergamot contrasted with mint, cedar, and suede. Sophisticated and smart. Just like me.
Oh, it does smell like a men's cologne. It smells like oh my gosh, I can almost name the cologne.
I don't know any colognes. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it does have a masculine little tint to it.
Yeah, I think if you're someone that liked the scent Dark Harbor, this is a non-aquatic version of Dark Harbor because they have some similar kind of back notes. The only problem for me, I would suggest bedroom or bathroom for this. This would be really nice in a bathroom, like I said, or a bedroom. Or even like a man, I call it a man cave.
Yeah, an office, like a...
But I don't get great performance, so I did pick up one of these for me to try because I haven't had the greatest luck with My Dear Watson, but it smells about a medium here right now. I don't know, sometimes, like, what am I warming here right now? Blonde, in my room I'm warming Blonde, Wood, and Moonflower. And you're probably thinking, why are you warming that? Well, it actually won with Tester Tuesday, and it's very hard for me to smell. And when you came in, could you smell it?
No, I could smell other scents that I think were still in my nose, but I couldn't, from downstairs.
from the clutter of scents in my house.
Yeah.
But so some scents just don't read very strong to a lot of people, and some don't read very strong to some people. So I'm going to test this one out and see how I do with it. All right. This one is a strong scent, in my opinion. It's the Orange Wax of Painted Leaves.
Oh.
You picked up this one?
I'm excited for this one, yeah.
Wander through blue spruce, red maple, and golden woods.
Oh, I love it. Love it. It reminds me of walking through the woods when you're little and you're outside and you come in and you can still smell like the woods on your clothes. And this is what that smells like. No, this is good. Definitely.
We used to live like on a lake and there was tons of woods around us. And we would, well, not you and I.
No,
but
no.
Not together.
Separately.
You're probably drinking in the woods.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet.
Yeah, this is very fall freshness. Good for people that don't like spice, like my sister. Or if you want a break from the spice, it'll freshen up your house, definitely. And it's very strong, so you can start with maybe even a little bit less wax than normal, because just to be on the safe side, you might be able to get away with less wax. And some people do find it a little bit overly strong, so good to kind of ease into it. All right, Peppermint Dreams.
I'm peeking over your shoulder.
What are you looking at?
I'm
Peppermint Dreams. A warm rush of chocolate cupcake. Oh, let's do it again. A warm rush of chocolate cupcake sweetness, cooled by a blast of fresh mint.
Chocolate?
I love that one. She probably won't like it.
Smells like a peppermint patty. Is what it smells like. Yeah.
So if you like crisp, cool peppermint, refreshing peppermint, that's kind of what you get here. Not as intense as perfect peppermint, so a little bit down in volume. And then once it warms, you get like a nice chocolate, almost like a chocolate vanilla cupcake. It's really nice. I actually like it in the second phase, like when that bakery kind of creeps in a little bit. It's really nice. The next one is one that I'm not loving, but I did pick this one up because I didn't really have a lot of testers to warm, and it's the Orange Wax of Pumpkin Marshmallow. So pumpkin marshmallow is sticky sweet marshmallow spooned onto fresh baked pumpkin and wrapped in a graham cracker crust. So that's like I would say either bakery or
I definitely smell like a crust. I can almost smell like you know, when the crust is just baked by itself and then the pumpkin comes in. But I'm newly liking the pumpkin scent because the pumpkin cinnamon swirl I really, really like. But this is not as sweet. A little more, there's a little spice in there too.
Oh, you think there's spice?
It's just a little bit.
Sometimes graham cracker has like that characteristic of spice.
But I definitely get like the crust from that.
I find like when I was first getting into Scentsy, I remember I had a cold. Like I got my starter kit and I had a cold and I couldn't smell anything. And I remember saying to my sponsor, I can't smell anything, but I could still smell this and I know I don't like it. So unfortunately for me, I'm in the don't really like this. But I will say that when you warm this, it's not, say you don't like it, you really don't like it. Warming it, it's much more pleasant than you're expecting. It didn't, you know.
Knock yourself
I was going to say, I wouldn't repurchase it, but here I did. But I think it was Abby. Abby suggested mixing this with Central Park Pralines. She said that's really nice mixed together, that nuttiness. I don't know. This is a very like straightforward like pumpkin guts to me.
Pumpkin, yeah.
Like scooping the guts and then the pumpkin. I think were they trying to go for one of those like pumpkin dishes at Thanksgiving?
Maybe.
The marshmallow topping?
Maybe.
Anyway, let's move on. Quiet Grove. A soft spell of bergamot, jasmine, and sandalwood. Now this one here, well, I'll just see what you think. I won't say anything.
Oh. It's almost got like a clean, like not an outdoor, but a fresh scent.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know. I think that's is it bergamot?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm probably saying it wrong.
I think
it's hard to say bergamot.
Bergamot.
Now, where would you warm something like this, do you think? Like, what do you think on smelling it? Like, do you think it's strong or light compared to some of the other ones you smell?
It's like, let me smell it again. No, I gotta take a good deep breath to get this one. So I think it's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I would
bathroom.
Say. Yeah,
I would definitely say bathroom or bedroom.
Bedroom. Yep. Yeah, I would say this reminds me of like almost like a unisex, because it's like a little bit, tiny bit masculine and then girly with the florals. And sandalwood, it can go either way as well. And I think Metallica Mom, she's a YouTuber.
Okay.
You probably like her.
Okay.
She's funny. She says this really changes as it goes. Maybe I just don't have a sophisticated nose because I don't know if I've noticed all the different layers of it. But I think this might have been the one that reminded me of like a fancy hotel soap.
Yeah, I get that.
But not very soapy.
No, it's not overly. Like,
it's just very pleasant.
It's clean.
Something about it smells
clean smelling.
It smells fancy.
Fancy.
Somewhat fancy. But it could be a slight masculine tinge and a slight feminine tinge put together. All right. Have you heard of this one, Christine? Oh, sorry, wrong one. This is one you might have heard of. This one, Plum and White Woods. Okay, because you bought it, right?
One. Yes.
Sweet raspberry preserves and damson plum weave through vanilla orchid.
Ooh.
So that was a February 2018.
Oh, it's pretty. It's very floral, very light. But I mean, not light, but light.
Light and airy?
Like light and airy, not light and... I can definitely smell it in the clam. I think that will be really nice warmed. I think that's definitely like a bedroom.
Yeah, this one was a scent of the month, February 2018. That's the month I joined. And what happens is when you join, you can buy the scent of the month kits. And I remember thinking, my first scent of the month kit was Spring Forward, but I wish it was this one because this one's really nice. So I'm really happy to see this one back. And it's kind of like a really pretty, soft, gentle, fruity plum. I don't really get a like raspberry. I don't know. It's just a very pretty, fruity plum with almost like a very pretty floral perfume. And someone said this the other day. I've been watching videos, even though I try not to, and they hit the nail on the head. I think might have been Patricia. She said it was like a body mist smell. Yeah. Because you know how perfumes smell really strong and heavy and almost like alcohol? Yeah. And body mists smell gentle and airy, and that's what this smells like.
Definitely.
And that is one of my favorites. I'm so happy. So the other thing is white woods, I think, is like a term that they use in like perfume land. Like, I don't know if people think white woods is going to smell like a tree, but it doesn't smell like a tree.
Not at all.
No, it smells beautiful.
Maybe white woods, do they mean winter?
I think white anything is like gentle, but white woods I think is like I don't know. I looked it up once. I wish I could remember what it is, but it's like, I think, of perfumes. All right. This is probably one of the ones that should be in the spring and summer section, but here it is in the Christmas wintry section. It's Sweet Amber and Freesia with a pink wax. It says crisp layers of verbena blossom, Freesia, and Sweet Amber.
I usually like verbena.
Verbena is like an herb, like a.
Oh, I do like this one. This one definitely smells.
But this is verbena blossom, Christine.
So it's a flower.
So it's the blossom of the verbena. So that's always
nice. It's lovely. It's very floral. Very floral.
So is it more floral than a wink and a smile?
Yes.
I would say yes, too.
Definitely.
I agree. It's more like, would you say a powdery floral?
Yes, because tulips in nature sometimes aren't that pleasantly scented. But it's not that's not a pleasant scent. It's just that it's just not strong. Okay. This one's a little bit stronger. But like you said, it has a more of like a powder, like...
I find this one lighter. Okay, smell this one. This one, A Wink and a Smile, has tulips, daffodils, and plummy lemonade. Okay. And that one has verbena blossom, freesia, sweet amber.
You're right. Now that I smell them next to each other, that one is stronger.
But this one's... Does this one smell more like...
citrusy.
And like, kind of like basic... This one smells more like... I don't want to say little kid-like, but I think a little kid would really like this. And I think like somebody more adult or... like an older person would like this more.
Like an older person? like
our mother? No, I don't know. Anyway, we're going off the rails. Sweet Amber and Freesia. I warmed like 3 mini testers of this, and I couldn't really get a good read on it. I don't think it's very strong. So I'm going to stick to like probably my bedroom and maybe my daughter's bedroom trying it out and see what I think. But I'm a little nervous about the strength of this one. But it might be okay because if some people don't like florals, that one is definitely more floral, I think, than a Wink and a Smile. Wink and a Smile was fruity floral, and that one's more perfumey floral.
Yeah, I like the fruity floral one better.
This one, have you heard of this one, Christine? It's called Sweet Plum Pastry.
Yes, I've heard of it. I've heard
it's
about it.
It's got a reputation.
A good reputation.
Well, black plum and toasted coconut garnish a marshmallow cloud. I just want to say before you smell this, not that, but sometimes when you read the scent descriptions, sometimes they're bang on and sometimes they are like totally off. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything, not about this, but just in general, like that's why sometimes you got to smell these.
All right.
Or you got to watch videos.
So what's the reputation? Is it a good reputation or a bad one?
Well, I think you have to like bakery. You're not huge into bakery, are you?
No. You know what it smells like? It smells like a McDonald's blueberry pie. Kind of.
A McDonald's blueberry pie.
Like when you buy the little pies.
Yeah, someone did say it reminded them of blueberry pie.
That's what I think of. I like blueberry pie.
So go to McDonald's, buy the blueberry pie, and then you'll know what this smells like.
Yeah.
But this, I think what happens is, okay, so this was in the catalog, and then it retired. I don't know if it was just one season, and then it went to clearance. And I think what happened is when it went to clearance, people bought it, and then they were like, oh, I like this. But for me, when I bought this, I think I took 2 full bars before I fell in love. I don't know if I'm in love. Before I fell
on you.
Yes, it's a grow on you scent for some people. And it does have a really deep plum scent.
It's nice.
Deep plum.
It's nice if you like, especially if you like plum.
All right, we have 2 left, and they're the vanillas. Do you like vanillas, Christine?
Sometimes.
She doesn't know what she likes. All right.
I'll find out in a minute.
This one is called Vanilla Oud. It says sweet vanilla grounded by leather and earthy oud wood. I just want to say there's some, like, people have done up some graphics going around, and I used them on one of my videos, and somebody goes, it says earthy old wood on your graphic. And I was like, oh, so it does. And some people are saying earthy old wood. So I think whoever did up that scent description, it's supposed to be earthy oud wood, I believe.
And oud is a type of wood. I looked it up because I was like...
You were a little nervous?
I just didn't know... when you first started talking about it, I was unsure what you were saying, if it was oud or old.
I think some people say oud too, so I don't know how you pronounce it.
It smells like when you walk into a store where they smell leather jackets.
There is leather.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a lot of leather? Because
no, it's kind of like an underlying. But I get the vanilla. Okay.
The reason I ask that is some people are scared of leather, so they want to know how much leather is in it.
I'd say 20%.
20%. I find, okay, I'm warming this downstairs in my son's room now, and the leather comes out the longer you warm it, I find. This is so nice. So if you're on the fence about this, give it a try. If you don't like it, I apologize. Now, I will say, some people are saying that they can't smell it the greatest. So this might be kind of in the realm of marshmallow mint, where it works really well for some people and not as well for others. This works really well here for me, and I love it. And it almost reminds me of a winter leather version of Pacific Sandalwood. So if you like that kind of scent, you should definitely pick this up. And when this was in the catalog, I had no interest in warming it. Like, I had no interest in picking it up because it just sounded gross and bad. But then when I picked it up, I was like, oh my gosh, thank God I picked it up. So
I'm looking forward to that one. I think I bought that one.
I hope you like it. I say it's the royal family. It's like Kate and what's his name? Will. They warm this in their home. Yeah. Kate and Will.
But not Harry and Meghan.
I don't know what they warm. They warm this. No, okay, the next one is Vanilla Suede. Do you know I have a name for this? You probably do.
It's not the sexy bedroom scent.
No.
Because I know that's the other one.
I got a lot of names. Okay, this is classic comforting vanilla combined with rich amber and hints of sandalwood and spice. A cozy and subtly masculine fragrance.
Oh, I like that. It's nice.
You sound like that little kid, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, she likes it.
No, it's nice. It's definitely got like a suede-y, a leather kind of thus the name. But it's nicely done.
So which one do you like better?
I think I like this one better.
Ooh.
I think I do.
You can have it. Did you order this?
I think so.
No, my friend Diane did.
I think I did.
No, you didn't.
What did I order?
You ordered... I'll tell you what my sister ordered.
Oud.
A Wink and a Smile, Central Park Pralines, Painted Leaves, Lavender and White Balsam, Plum and White Woods, and Vanilla Oud.
Ah, there you go.
If you really don't like vanilla oud, I have.
I do. I want to warm it. I'm excited.
So this one I call the Lad Drummond scent. You know, from Pioneer Woman. Do you watch that show?
Nope.
Okay. Her husband. That's what this is what he would warm, and this is what he would smell like, I think. Because he's like a cowboy, but he's like very relaxed.
Wasn't there one that you said you thought Burt Reynolds smelled like?
That's Saddle Up.
Okay.
I'll just quickly go through. I put Vanilla Oud in my club. I have Sweet Plum Pastry in my club. I purchased Sweet Amber and Freesia to warm, as well as A Wink and a Smile to warm. I put Plum and White Woods in my club. I purchased Quiet Grove just to warm. I purchased Pumpkin Marshmallow just to warm, but only for you guys. Peppermint Dreams is in my club. Painted Leaves was put in my club. My Dear Watson I purchased to warm because I haven't had the greatest luck with it, but I definitely wanted to give it a try. Marshmallow Mint, of course, is in my club. Lavender and White Balsam. I think I put this in my club, but I probably won't keep it there long because it's nice, but I have so many bedroom scents that I kind of have to be choosy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just quickly going to go through these. Cutie Pie Cupcake. I don't think I purchased or put in my club. Nord Cozy Chai is for a customer. Central Park Pralines is for my sister. Cashmere Pear I did purchase to warm because I had testers and I just wanted to make sure I was not... Sometimes like I wasn't getting a great read from the tester, so I'm like, I better pick up a bar because what if the testers just kind of lost scent. Blackcurrant Bubbly I picked up to warm for review purposes. And Apple S'mores I put in my club. And that last but not least we have Amber Hollow. It's at a class by itself.
It's special.
It's in a special spot in the closet.
Spot in the closet.
And actually, I think what I'll do is I'll try to finish this up and then it will rest in peace. And what do you guys think? Did my sister do a good job? So if you like this kind of video, please give me a thumbs up and let my sister know that you appreciated her coming by to visit. She lives in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. That's where we grew up, and I live maybe like 20 minutes away. So get this video posted, and hopefully it will help you guys make informed purchasing decisions. So as always, I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.